All sales documents are stored up in Sales Sidebar. So when you click Sales Sidebar, it will display all the documents that you will be needing in creating sales transaction in SimBiz 6. So in this video, I'm going to show you on how to create a sales transaction with sales invoice and the step-by-step that you might be needing after sending an invoice to a client. So click Sales Invoice and you'll be diverted to Sales Invoice page. So first up is document number. So if you have more than a document number, you can select from the choices provided, and you can always add a new document format by click Add New, and then you select the invoice date, and then select the client's name, billing address, shipping address, terms, and sales agent are auto-generated, which is based on the configuration that you made earlier while creating the business partners profile. And then I'm gonna insert the reference number from the purchase order that I received from my client. Your situation might be different, so this is just an example. And then I'm going to select the item that I'm going to sell to my client. This is the item's details. So when you click on hand quantity box, there will be a price history box. Then you can select the document type, where you can see the sales history and also the purchase history of that particular item. For example, I'm gonna look at the purchase history in terms of the pricing. So now I'm gonna check out the on-hand stock quantity of this item. I'm gonna close this box and I'm going to insert the quantity that I'm going to sell to this customer. And then check the unit of measurement, whether it is correct, and the unit price. The discount, if you like to grant the discount to the client, you may insert it in percentage or in amount, for example like 5 ringgit or so. And then you can select the tax for the item, and if the item is GST included, you can tick it, or if it's not, just leave it blank and then click plus icon. So if you'd like to insert any remarks to that invoice, for example, I'm going to put in, please make this invoice payable to PBB. And if you have any note to notify the other department, for example, I'm not sure on how to go about this invoice, you may do so and click save, and the other department will look at the note and will reply to it. So when you're done, you just click save, and if you are satisfied enough and you are confirmed that the documents details are all set, you can click confirm icon, just click save. So the sales invoice is now confirmed, and you can also print out the invoice by clicking this print icon and select the print format that you have and click print. So this is the invoice generated. And if you would like to search out the invoice that you just created, you can just click on the search icon here and select the document type as sales invoice and insert the document number of the invoice if you have, and filter by the correct date range, and then click search. So these are the invoices that I have created so far. And the next step is to check the debtors aging report to see the aging amount from this client. So go to report menu and go to accounting and go to debtors aging report. And then you need to filter the date and then select the correct currency and also the code of that client, and then click search. So as you can see here, the aging amount of 530, you can click print to have an overall view of that debtors aging report. So it is located in current month column based on the filtered date. So I have filtered up to current month, which is December. So it shows it here. And then the invoice is created in December as well. And so it will show in this column. And if I filter it by November, then there will be no data found because the invoice is created a month after that. So after you have viewed the debtors aging report, the next step is to print out the debtor statement, which is in report menu. Go to accounting and go to debtor statement. So filter the date of the document and also select the business partner number and then click search. And as you can see, there's an aging amount of 530. I'm going to click this checkbox and click preview to print out the debtor statement and click print. So this is the debtor statement that I'm going to print out and send it to my client, or you can also download it and make it as attachment to your email. So when you scroll down, there's another column down here at the bottom of the page in current month. And then I'm going to show you again that this debtor statement can be printed based on the print format that you have. So you can select from here. So when you have received a payment from your client, the next document that you're going to issue out is official receipt. So let's go back to the system and then go to sales sidebar and go to official receipt. And after that, you need to select that client's name. And then there's a box popping out like this. And you can insert the amount that the client has paid. So if let's say the client has made partial payment, you can insert the figure here. And if the client has made a full payment, just take this checkbox and click save. And next, you need to select the payment method. You can always add new payment method by click add new. And then select the correct bank account. And when you click billing info, it will display the billing address of that client. So when you're satisfied enough in this document can be confirmed, you just click confirm. If the client has made a full payment, then there will be zero balance. So if you'd like to print out the invoice, just click this print icon and you can select the print format that you have and click print. So this is the receipt generated. If you would like to search the receipt that you've created, just go to the search icon and select the document type as official receipt and insert the document number of the receipt and filter the date range and then click search. And if you would like to see the individual receipt, you can just click on the document number and you'll be diverted to that receipt. So let's go back to debtors aging report to see if there's any left aging amount from this client and go to debtors aging report and then filter the date and also select the business partner and then click search. So it shows here this client still have balance from the total invoice. So click print. So it shows in current month column. So I'm gonna send another debtor statement to this client until this client makes a full payment. So go to report menu, go to accounting, and go to debtor statement. And then filter the document date. And then select the business partner. And then click search. Tick the checkbox to print the data statement and click Preview, and then select the print format and click Print. And I'm gonna print it out or either download it and make it as attachment to send it by email to my client. So for more tutorials, keep watching our video guide series.